Hey guys, Derek here with Derek's All MMA channel to my UFC 135 prediction video. Kind of excited about the main event. Obviously, you got one of the best fighters in the world defending the 205-pound light heavyweight title against Rampage Jackson. So, looking forward to this tomorrow night. Let's go ahead and kick this off with the first fight on the pay-per-view. First fight, Ben Rothwell versus Mark Hunt. This fight should not be on the pay-per-view. It shouldn't even be a fight on a fight night card. But nonetheless, we're going to have to suffer through it. Break the fight down real quick. Mark Hunt got good hands. Horrible grappler. Really should not be fighting at this level. You got Ben Rothwell, who is kind of a grinding out heavyweight type fighter. Basically, this fight will... only way it has a chance to be exciting is Rothwell gets close enough, Hunt hits a shot and drops him and finishes him. But that's a very slim case of what's going to happen. What's going to happen in this fight, Rothwell's going to get this fight to the ground, and he's either going to find a way to get a submission or he's going to grind it out for 3 rounds. What I think is going to happen, Ben Rothwell's going to lay on this guy, hold position for 3 rounds, and we're going to have to suffer through 15 minutes of boredom. So that's my prediction, is Ben Rothwell via boredom. Second fight, the most fight I'm excited about on the card, and this is my fight of the night prediction, Takanori Gomi versus Nate Diaz. Exciting fight, guys, because this is one fight I don't know what's going to happen. I'm really pumped up about this fight. On the feet, you can argue with the reach that Nate's got the advantage because he's got good boxing, he's got good reach, but Gomi hits so much harder than Diaz. Diaz is much better on the ground, but I don't think he can get the fight to the ground because Gomi's got pretty good takedown defense. He's not an easy guy to take down. So, I think this is going to be a split decision. I think it's going to be a war. I think obviously it's going to go the distance. And I think it's going to be back and forth. And, it's a tough fight to predict because basically I think the fight's going to be on his feet. Diaz is going to be able to keep distance, land jabs, be able to counter well, and kind of, keep his feet moving, just keep the fight at a distance and use his reach. I think he's going to land the more shots, but I think Gomi's going to land the harder shots, and I think he's going to be the one doing the most damage in the fight. So I think it's going to be split decision, and it's just going to be a tough fight, but my prediction is going to be Takanori Gomi edging out Nate Diaz on the scorecards via split decision. Can't wait for that fight. It's a good, solid matchup. Third fight on the card, Travis Brown versus Rob Broughton. Once you get outside the top 8 heavyweights in the world, it kind of just stagnates off a lot. I think these guys are somewhere between the 15 and 20 range. Brown just seems like he's that winning guy. He finds a way to, he wins. He's got very heavy hands. Even though if you look at his record, it's going to say him and Congo was a draw, which he won that fight. But nonetheless, I think Broughton overall is probably the better MMA fighter. But I think Brown hits harder, and I think Brown's going to be able to keep the fight on his feet, and I think Brown's going to land a good shot and finish him off first round TKO, Travis Brown. On to the co-main event, Josh Koscheck versus Matt Hughes. My prediction will be Matt Hughes' last fight ever as an MMA fighter. You look at this, when Matt Brown dominated mixed martial arts, when Matt Hughes dominated mixed martial arts, it's because he had better wrestling than anybody else in his weight class in the sport. Josh Koscheck is 3 times the wrestler Matt Hughes is. Matt Hughes can't get this fight to the ground. I think Koscheck can get the fight to the ground. I think Hughes probably has better technical stand-up, but he don't really hit hard, and Koscheck hits really, really hard. And I don't think Hughes' boxing defense is all that great. So, my play out in this fight is I think Hughes is going to look good because Hughes is a talented guy for the first round and a half. I think somewhere between, I'm going to guess, late second round, Josh Koscheck's going to land a hard shot on Hughes, give him wobbly, crazy legs, land another shot, drop Hughes, and finish him on the ground. TKO, Josh Koscheck. On to the main event. John Bones Jones defending the light heavyweight championship against Rampage Jackson. The way I see this fight playing out, guys, is I think Rampage is such a tough guy, and I think he's going to be in shape. Just everything about it, everything says that you're going to get the best Rampage that he has left. I think what's going to happen is there's going to be moments, they're going to be slinging fists in the first round. Jones is going to find a way to get him in the clinch, take him down from the clinch. He's going to have to work for it. He's going to have to work to hold him down. And I see him having to work to hold him down. First round, I see John Jones, ending up on top, riding out the round for a decision. Second round, I think you're going to see the same thing. Slinging fist, tough shots both ways. Rampage getting in. Jones getting him in the clinch, taking him down. Having to work to take him down, having to work to hold him down. I think Jones is going to once again ride out that round in decision. I think come that third round, Jones is going to start to feel gas of holding a guy like Rampage down, trying to land shots, trying to take him down the whole round. Jones is going to be tired. And if you saw the Shogun fight, Jones' cardio, he dictated the pace in that fight, and still his cardio was not there. I think Rampage is going to be fine. I think he's the first 2 rounds, and when he gets on the ground, which I think Rampage will be on his back in this fight, Rampage has proven that he's not going to throw a triangle on you, but his defensive jiu-jitsu and his ability to keep from taking punishment is pretty good. And I think that third round, Jones is not going to be as quick as he normally is. He's not going to be as strong. And I think Rampage is still going to be just as strong. And I see Rampage landing a shot in that third round, dropping Jones, and finishing the fight. That's how I see it playing out. I see Rampage shocking the world and becoming, once again, a 2-time reigning UFC champion in the 205-pound division. But that's what I see happen. I think Jones is going to control the action for 2 rounds, and I don't think his cardio is where it needs to be. But we're going to find out. We're going to learn about John Jones. We're going to learn about Rampage. Very excited about this fight. As always, any comments, any questions, anything about the video, feel free. I love talking MMA with you guys. Can't wait for the fights tomorrow night. Go Rampage.